Hello everybody! I just wanted to show you how to make this easy, simple grunge look with a wig for really pale people like me with not very much on the eye, and I think let's just bump into it. So first of all, I'm using a eyeshadow base. It's from Avon in the shade light beige. It's very creamy and it matches my skin very good, I think, and everything stays in place. Next, I'm off to the eyes. I'm using the Naked 2 Urban Decay Basics palette. First, I'm using the color Skimp. It's just like my skin tone, so I can cover it. I'm using it all over my lid and a little up to the eyebrows, so I don't need to use any products after that to cover my little veins because I'm so pale you can see everything. I'm going next to Frisk, using it in the crease of my eyelid from the outside to the inside, blending it out very much. I'm using it a little more on the outside than on the inside. And I'm going in with Primal. Primal is also very dark for me. Unknown is like black on me. I'm using it a little bit. The brush I'm using is from a local store. It's an angle brush. Now I'm using Undone right above my lashes. Not using very much. Now I'm blending it out a bit up to the other eye. So I don't need something like an eyeliner because eyeliners are very, very dark on my skin. And they're just with a little winged eyeliner, I look like a drama queen. I'm going with Undone a little in my crease, but not too much on the inside, more on the outside. Blending it out with a very, very fluffy brush. Fluffy. Not angled anymore. I think this one was from BH Cosmetics. Blending all in with Skimp again. Using Skimp on my eyelid again, so I can define every single color. Next, for my face, I'm using Bebe More. It's I think it's a CC cream, I'm not sure. It's a 5-in-1 primer, concealer, foundation, finish, everything. It's in the lightest shade. I think it's only a German product, but I'm not pretty sure. I'm blending this in with my fingers because when I'm using a brush on the first time, everything will be just like strokes, and I don't want that. Nobody wants that. Now I'm just dabbing it on with a brush over my cheeks. To get in all the little pores. Now for contouring, I'm using an angled fluffy brush, and I'm not using a contour kit or something. I'm using Trend It Up Summer Rush eyeshadow in the color 020. It's something like a smoky purple grayish tone. All the bronzers I used were all too brown for me. They looked like I got tanned, but only on this little areas of my skin it looked awful. So I'm using eyeshadow, a cheap one, because I'm poor. And I'm defining my eye makeup a little more. Now for concealing, I'm using the Manhattan Wake Up Concealer in the tone 001 Natural. It's the only concealer I can find to cover all my little veins under my eyes in that bluish. And it isn't that expensive. I don't know, I think it costs between 7 to 11 euros. I'm using the Naked palette again underneath my eyes to smudge it out a little bit. But I'm not using under, I'm using primer because it isn't that dark. Now for highlighting in between my eyes, I'm using Glow Up Highlighter Eyes and Cheeks from P2. It's in 010 High Shine. After the brows, I'm using Catrice Cosmetics Eyebrow Set. I think this was in 2 colors. And I used the grayish tone. Because there was something like for blondes and one for browns inside. And I'm using this because I'm just in between those both colors. To set everything, I'm using a Essence setting powder in translucent. And now for the lashes from Avon Mega Effects mascara. It's this awesome brush with this defining my eyelashes, but it's not very dark, and I love having dark eyelashes because mine are very blonde, since I'm blonde. So to make them black, I'm using Essence Get Big Lashes Volume Boost Waterproof Mascara. It's extremely cheap, I don't know, it's 2 euros I think. And it's just for making my eyelashes black. Now to the lips, I'm using my beloved NYX lingerie, whatever you will call it, in Liply 10 Teddy. It's like too dark for my skin, but I love it. And when I'm having longer hair with a wig later, it looks so good. I'm overlining my lips just a little bit because I don't know where they end. It's just like everything skin tone. And I'm pressing them together to get a nice line, defined line. And yeah, dabbing it out with a tissue.